こんばんは。Thank you for inviting me. My name is Sueko Oshimoto. I'm costume designer and fashion stylist and kimono stylist. But today, I usually wear the kimono most time. But today is talk about the kimono and now. So I'm talk about the traditional to up to future. And also, I would like to speak with fashion for collaborating. How kimono is amazing, and then beautiful, and then traditional, and modern style. That's I would like to explain it. But today, only I have 1 hour. You know, the kimono is a lot of history. I would like to explain about the history, but I only picking moment to moment to moment. And then maybe next time we have a chance, I would like to explain it again. My name is Sueko Oshimoto, and here.
Hi, my name is Kenta Chirauchi, and I'm a manager of Sueko Kimono. And today I will support her at the kimono demonstration. And thank you for coming.
Thank you. And today I would like to explain about a little bit history, just a peek, and also we have a request about we'd like to see how to wear kimono, how to tie kimono. I would like to show you the very traditional, we call otaiko. Otaiko, if you know, you can go there everywhere. And then, so I would like to, explain about why we wear the, how we doing. So that's what we like to do. And then today, I have here, my right-hand side is traditional Japanese kimono. That's a young lady's kimono. And then I have a modern style I'm using for the fashion film for that. So I would like to show you a little bit of monitor and then explain that. And then I would like to talk about a little bit of history. History, we have a Heian era is 794 to 1185. That's the Heian period. Is we have a Juni Hitoe. That's we call the kasane. Kasane means a lot of color to put on to more elegant. And then this is a little example too. This is a kasane. I put on the pink color to put up the. Of course, we don't have a face right now, but the models present more beautiful. And then also I would like to starting about the kimono. I would like to a little bit talk about the Heian Jirai, and the Kamakura Jirai is 1185 to 1333. Sorry about that. And the Muromachi Jirai is Muromachi period is 1300 to 36, 1573, and Momoyama Jirai is 1573 to 1603, and Edo period 1603 to 1868, and the Meiji and Taisho, Showa and Heisei to starting to in Japan to change to the year period to period the history. But why I explained about this is kimono design is almost same since 1336, Muromachi Jirai. What's different is color and the sleeve. It's kind of things that all only different. So I'm going to show you you see the monitor? The monitor is common. Red kimono is we call the common. Common is a very casual kimono. You can wear it every day. And the pattern is a design is all over. But pattern is all same. Nothing changed since Muromachi Jirai. Because the sleeve is all same, everything same. How they're sewing, it's just a little different is the shape of the sleeve. Is I will show you later, but the sleeve is a little bit changed. The rest, how they're sewing, everything same. But since then, we don't change it. It's how amazing Japanese, kimono. we are still keeping to the high culture, to still following to this day. It's very amazing things to do. And then Homongi. Homongi is a visiting kimono. You visiting, like New Year's, you visit a friend's house, or you can visit a wedding reception. So you visit many different places you can wear, but this is a semi-formal clothes. That means kimono. You cannot wear that every day. Every day you can wear is a red kimono. That's a common. And then kurotome. Kurotome is a marriage formal kimono. And then we do have a 5 common. That's a family class. You like to wear that kimono, this kimono, but you cannot wear. We do have each kimono has a means. So I like the kurotome. I like to wear, but I cannot wear. Only the wedding reception. That's the bride and the groom appearance, and the family only. Like I visit a friend's wedding, I cannot wear the kurotome because that's a family clothing there, and then also the first formal marriage kimono, and then next, and then furisode. Furisode is a unmarried ladies kimono. This is I show in the front. This is the unmarried kimono. As you can see, what's different? The sleeve is different. Married person, unmarried person is a sleeve you can see, and if you have this side sleeve is married, but the kurotome is married, and unmarried is furisode. But the homongi and common, unmarried and married, doesn't matter, you can wear. But I like a kurotome, the pattern, design, I like it, but you cannot wear. Yes. That's, each kimono has all means. So you must know when you wear. Sometimes people, I like to wear this, I like to wear that, but we do have each means. Even then, decoration, obijime, obiage, this is, I cannot wear. This is a single ladies, obiage. Yes, that's the difference too. Okay, and next is men's kimono. Men's kimono, or the dark one, is an ensemble. Ensemble is a long time ago, and still now is a gentleman's and men's wearing, like a New Year's. This is a casual kimono too. You cannot wear the wedding reception because casual. Yes, and then also we call the other side is a nagagi. Nagagi is also casual kimono. Yes, thank you. And then next is the wedding. And now is I explained gentleman. Gentleman is he's wearing the wedding kimono. Is a kuromon-tsuki haori hakama. That's the name. Have to have a black. Yes, have to have a black, and then have to wear the white color. And then we cannot see, but he's wearing the sandal we call seta. Is a white too, also, not black, white. And then next to him is a Japanese traditional wedding gown. Is we call shiromuku. Shiromuku is no color in there, all the white. And then she wear the wataboshi. Wataboshi is the wearing hair ornament, but it's like a bell. Same means bell. After you wedding reception, before you go, you take off all the bell. That's what we call wataboshi. We also have a tsunokakshi, different kind of ornament too, also. And now, this is the, we are doing to kimono. Anybody interested to wear the kimono? I have a kimono, it's ready. I would like to demonstrate it. Anybody interested? No? Yes? Yeah, please. Please. はい、どうぞ。I bring 2 different kind of kimono today because I don't know the audience, so I don't know who I pick. So I bring 3 different kind of obi. So I look her, what she looks, the kimono. That's I would like to pick. どうぞ。はい。すいません。はい。はい。じゃあ上着をまず取りましょうね。はい、すいません。はい、大丈夫です。これお首に危ない。はい。Okay. Usually, she's wearing in the tabi. I think we better wear the tabi so we can take a picture too. And what size are you wearing? And 7 or 7.5. So we like to do this large size. Okay.
Tabi is a special sock.
Special socks, yes.
Only 2 are divided. Not a finger, but it's divided because you put it in the sandals.
これも大丈
Socks. And then recently they have a stretchable fabric, but before it's only the cotton, which is still pretty tight. You need to get the right size. And then there's a little hook behind.
この方がいいかもね。
Thigh.
明るい感じにいきましょうか。はい。大丈夫ですか。はい。はい。タオル入れます。はい。あ、はい、サンプルございますよ。すいません、これが旅ですね。はい。ベルトだけよろしいですか。すいません、ここがね、ちょっと膨らんじゃうんですね。はい。ベルトだけでよろしいですよ。はい。じゃあすいません。じゃあここに置いときましょう。ではデモンストレーションを I would like to start it. Okay. Usually, of course, we don't wear the jeans. But today, I cannot take off her clothes, so we're starting from here. Okay. This is the towel I like to support her waist. And then hip part is, making it look small, smoothly. And this is a temporary I'm doing because I don't know how big, for audience that I fix. Okay, and this, and the she wear, and then this is the I put on for her. This one is most time the kimono. The people think about outside looks good, of course, but come up from inside. You have to make sure inside is, make sure the comfortable and then make perfect. Otherwise, every time, you're fixing, you wear, is, something's wrong. So I would like her to comfortable, and then I keep here to put on her color. Later on, I show you to put on her shoulder, so the color doesn't hit her neck. So I would like to be her comfortable. デルベでブラックワンが見えますが。And then the kimono usually we don't wear the bra, so this is the bra, same thing. And then I have this to cover for her breast. はい。はい、じゃあ後ろグーしますね。はい、すいません。And this is we call nagajiban. We have a two different way. This is a one longer nagajiban, and also two-piece nagajiban too. And also, I looking her color. It's always I looking for the age, and then also what she's going to wear, and the color size is different too. And then now I have a Homongi, so I present the Homongi way to wear. Okay. Sorry. 大丈夫ですか？はい、感じたら、はい、OK。はい。And the kimono is behind it. Yeah. And the glueしてください。はい。
Very comfortable.
Yeah, we wear their own self, everything. And then everybody tie the back, so self. But today I will show you how they wear.
Before getting in, the young lady is looking at classes, how to wear the kimono.
And then I'm going to make sure her, and then oashiori, side, and I have to do. At the same time, I move back. Remember, always this side, her right hand side, or left hand side is coverful, not this way. Please do not mistake. And tie waist to not to fall off. And the kimono has to be longer because I have to make it ohashiori is right there. Kimono is if you buy the material, they measure for the shoulder to bottom, and then how high to bottom. So this side come up waist. And to make sure I'm going to put up to easy to walk. I have to like this and then cross over. And this is a semi-formal kimono, so I have to be the space here. Casual kimono is like this, but this is a formal, so I have to be more color, white color out. I need to ask, make sure she's okay, she can breathe it. And especially the waist, you can tie, it's okay. Because everybody, wear the pants, belt, you tie, you're okay. But this side, under the bust, you tie too much. Time I wear, put on her hair, it's okay right now. But later on, she get, a little bit harder to breathe. So I always ask, whoever people I put on, make sure she's okay. So also, you wearing yourself, same thing. Kimono is done. I have 3 different kind of obi, so I would like you to choose the obi. It's right there. This is a color. What would you like? どっち？真ん中？
どれでも。
どれでも？
はい。全部素敵なので。
春らしくこういう感じ。It's each obi, same kimono, what you're coordinating, and they come up with completely different transaction. So this is that, and her face, and this is that. Soft, and this is that. This one? That one, okay. Everybody say that one. Okay, let's do that. Okay. Oops. And then, of course, this is that much longer. And later, you can see that the back, I decorating for this kimono. But now I'm doing for her is a traditional otaiko. So this, and we're always careful for the how to hold in the obi, and especially that we are kitsukeshi. That means we are kimono stylist. People hire us. Kimono is like a traditional to traditional. Your grandparents give it to your mother, and the mother to daughter. We are still carrying on the kimono. Kimono is 1,000 years. Okay. You have to maintain. It's okay. So it's not. I already explained it. Pattern is the same, nothing changed. So this shape is the same. This is we call fukuro obi. We have 2 different kind of obi, this kind of type. This is a formal obi. And then we have a casual obi we call the Nagoya obi. That's a casual obi. So casual is a casual, but this is a formal obi. So I'm going to put on for her. And then we always careful to, I tell them my student too, and sensei, because this is a very important customers, maybe 100 years, maybe 20 years, I don't know, but it's very important. So you cannot kick it, you cannot throw in, you have to hold it. be gentle and then nice way. So I would like to put on for you. And I put on the shoulder, which you hold for me. The shoulder, yes. And today I have an assistant, so I do the front is he's doing for me. And I come back to here. And I have to look at her, the pattern, where it's good, where it's, better. So I have to move a little bit. And this one, move this way. So it's the color come out. The next shoe, equal. Come to back, and I tie. If I tie, it's a little bit move it. So what I do is the back. Okay. I put on her shoulder. I use a temporary obi. I'm sorry, it's a himo. And after that, we have to turn over what I do. And this is a tare, this is a te. And move it this way. And tare. And move it this way. Otaiko's sizes are same, but depends on how high to control, adjust. So I have two, usually two hands. But if she's tall, I have to move this way. And now it's 1, 2, and pull it back. And I have to adjust. This part is better to put on for her back. So I put on for here. And this is we call the makura. And this is the decorative things we call the obi-age. I have the cover for the makura. And this one is like this. Okay. Sorry, I have to move back so everybody can see. This one is between kimono and the sash, decorative things. You can choose many different colors, but purple, the color yellow is very good, and then this obi color. This one, obiange, depends. If you like to show more, you can show more. And we do have many different kind of material too. So I would like to show the, this is a semi-formal, so I have to show the yellow color obiage. And this and the back. Yes. Green はなかった。あ、グリーンあそこ。グリーン。あ、そう。ないですよ。Oh, yes. Oops, sorry. Oh, sorry. Thank you. And what I do is, this is the part. This is the te and the tare. I just fold up and maybe cut it. クリップください。It's easy to keep it in there. If I hold like this, it's already otaiko is there. And just tesaki, I just put in there, inside, and then ready.しっかり締めてくださいね。And this is also mean too. What I explained them, age, and then this one is a younger lady. I have to put the shape is round, like this, very round. And then bottom part is round too. I have to put like a, sorry, like this. Have to be the good. This shape is round. And then you get the middle age. This side is the same. And then I have to change it. Miss it. It's a little bit starting to square. This side, little bit curve. And then she's if it's older, and I have to change to square. And this. Yeah. It changed to this side. But her age is, I have to change it a little bit round. And like this. And then this size, sometimes it's, people is bigger, it's okay, it's how they talk, but they have to have a two hand. One hand to half this side, and then half, and then two. If it's taller, you can be more bigger. If it's more small, it's sometimes, you know, the back is a little bit round. You can be small, it's okay. That's the shape what we adjusting. And, はい、どうぞ、please have it. はい、大丈夫です。いいかな？はい。大丈夫。Okay, now she's front. Usually I use in here is a more darker, but today is a show, so please step up. More looks elegant. Yeah. You can do the little bit of hair down and then showing the shoulder. So if you do a little bit up, you can see the curve too. Please, hi. Please, you can walk around showing them. It's beautiful. Yes.
What material is a kimono?
Kimono is the most we use in the silk. 100% silk, yes. Sometimes we use the polyester too. Polyester, the student or show or play, sometimes we do because we have to be the wash. Otherwise, silk we have to send to Japan. It's hard to dry cleaning here. Yes, that's only the problem here. So it's beautiful. There you go. Dozo, hi. Please.
He suddenly showed up for the health class. Yeah, she can.
Hold it. This is a commercial. That's good.
But you believe or not, her daughter is a golfer. I don't know how Sakita-san found that.
Okay, now I showing the classic things. Is now on I moved to the modern style a little bit. A couple years ago, this is when is it? 2010. I have a chance to helping for the Miss Asia USA, and helping for the pageant. And of course, I'm kimono stylist. I love kimono, so I put on for her for the traditional single, the unmarried furisode kimono, and then of course she wear the uchikake. It's a very beautiful the garment. Yes, and then we try for that, and the pageant. Pageant is different. We have a judge is there on the stage. Of course, this is gorgeous, gorgeous. Of course, it's very expensive. The price is like a market price. It's very higher, and we try to use this, but on the stage, people say it's beautiful, and that's it, not more than that. And the judge not looking for her, so we decided, and after that, and the next year, another, the pageant, the lady, her name is Yuka, Sano Yuka, and she asked me something different. Please design for something. So I decide to design for her kimono. So I love the Victorian style. So I love the history of the England, the French, and then costume. So it come up in my mind, and the design, everything come up. So I designed them, and then on the stage, and then as 23 years, Japanese lady, Miss Asia, never win any 10 and the 5th round. So after she get the costume, she on the stage, and she won the 3rd round. Yes, we be very surprised. Of course, she worked hard, and then we get the award, And also she get the photogenic too. Yes. And then next year, I have a chance to another opportunity come up to Miss Universe Japan. Yes, of course, as a model is not here. I have to fly a couple times to in Japan. So they are interested for my design. So I design. This is my drawing, the illustrate, and I drawing them. And then they very interesting. So I come up to like this. Of course, I wear kimono. I'm not going to wear this on the walk around. This is only on the stage. Because I already explained it before, judge is there. It's a university. This is the university. When the fifth round the costume are designed for the 87 country, they come up. But this looks like too much color, everything. But compared to the other country. This is a very quiet design, very, very quiet, and not colorful. Yes. So if you have a chance, please look at the YouTube for the costume for Miss Universe. So last year, so you can look at it. If you look at it, order number 1 to 5, and this is so quiet, Yes. And the design comes from also Juni Hitoe, because on the stage we need a tail, because tail I sewing this everything because I'm sewing for the kimono too. So I sewing them, and this is a 2,000 piece of sakura flowers. This one, 2,000 piece. And then her body is 700. 700. As you can see over there, the Swarovski crystal in there. The picture doesn't show, but if she has a movement, it's like that. So I have to, feel from the judge. Here we are. Japan is here. You have to appeal for some design. So she's wearing, of course, she's wearing a little bit heavy, because too much Swarovski crystal in her body, the kimono. And then also the back is a big fan, is a hyogi. Juni Hitoe always holding the hand. Of course, on the stage, big stage, she holding his hand. Nobody see. So I decided to put on the back and a little bit of bow, so people attend to this costume. And then she's enjoy too. So that's why we get the 5th round too. Have to be something attention on the stage, not going to wear in the everyday. That's the come from. And then I have a visual art dance show. One is a couple years ago on the Los Angeles, and I would like to show you this film a little bit. And this is a kimono too, also costume design. This is the backstage. The title is the Grand Vista. And then we have hiring the dancer. We get the audition. So 200 people came. It's only a couple days. 200 dancers. So we just choosing the 14 dancers. And then we have a cutting a little bit because it's a little bit longer. We have to move on. This is on the stage. And this is a yuka. And this is a kimono she's wearing. will show you the next. Next is we showing the music video. This is not showing yet. This is a processing for the right now. And next month come up. He's a famous, international famous singer. This is a music video. Sean Paul, I would like to show it too. Sorry.
Come over here and perform for me. She went like a gypsy. From the front to right, she a swing there. Wanna try to get fling where, but they don't see
Producer
it.
and the director is asking me about this dance, promotion video. And the kimono is supposed to be, we're not supposed to move. We have to wear it, slowly, but this is a dance, have to have movement. So standing looks like kimono, but they move it, they can move it. It's a come up, all the kimono all over. And then this is the title. They say they wanted me to kabuki. I said what? Because kabuki. And they ask me, what they want, what they do, the imagination, and they give me, and then they come up like this. And this is as a kabuki, we have a denjishi, the image for denjishi. This is a modern type samurais. Yes, the picture, the movement. Of course, they put on the makeup is all white. And this is the singers, DJ. This is the shampoo. And also, yes, this is the, everybody know the Victoria's Secret model Miranda Kerr? That's her. This is the, she's wearing the traditional kimono. This is we're taking photo, shooting for the Japanese soap commercial in Hollywood, in Los Angeles. So she wearing the kimono. And George Takei-san. And then that day, the George Takei-san, we put on him, and then one of his crew, I don't know, I didn't ask many questions, but the one gentleman is a cameraman, is taking for all the I put on for him to kimono, put on, and then after we have a gala dinner finish, and then I take off him, the shooting for film. I don't know what the film is going to, but they do, very interesting about what we put on for, haori hakama. And then, yes, Japanese, she enjoyed it very much. And this is the Kaho Minami is what's that? Ken Watanabe's wife. We have a movie shooting. I have a costume design for the movie too, so I work with her too. And then now we are moving to little by little to high fashion, Vogue Japan. Vogue Japan, they asked me. This is 5 years ago. First time I shoot with high fashion, and then I said, what? Because I don't think about it, but the world looking for is different. And then one of the stylists, she's come from French. She said, I don't want a traditional. I don't want this. I don't want that. But I said, how I can put on for? And then she told me, style is different. And then I put on for her. Of course, the lingerie is a couple $1,000, $3,000-4,000 lingerie with the obi sash. And this is Vogue Germany for the last year. And then the sash is on the high fashion clothes. That time, they send us the clothes all over the world just to finish Paris collection for the winter. So they send all the costume. And the Prada that last year, the title for every year they have a fashion come up. The title for last year is a geisha. So they have this is their image is geisha's Prada's Zori is a oboko, their image. And they also leather tabi too. I'd be surprised. Yeah, leather tabi. And she's wearing the Prada, Chanel, all different high brand. And Vogue Italy. She's wearing also she's wearing this. I went to Brazil. I went to Brazil, they invited me. So they invited for me to showing the kimono, but it's not the traditional kimono, modern style. So they invited me, we do the kimono show. I go to a different country, if they ask me modern style, I talk about the traditional. What they come from, what they, the technique, what they using, how they dye, shibori, obijime, each detail I explained it. That's come up from Japanese culture, or the explained it, and they still, many years, hundreds, we still carry on. And then this is the same thing, is a see-through gown. And this is the half sleeves on, half not on. She's wearing the furisode too also. And this too. She's wearing just regular clothes with a obi. This is a magazine, I think it's England. United, Kingdom. And this is another interesting thing. This is the title, is the punk. Everybody know the punk fashion? Punk and kimono, the title. So we're collaborating with the kimono and punk fashion. But of course, kimono is so elegant. We can't be down. So I try to collaborate, is elegant. And this too, This is the same kimono is there. This one. This is for the title is a samurai and high fashion. So have a kamishimo. She's wearing the kamishimo. And yes. And then 2 weeks, I think 2 weeks ago, I have a chance to take a film for the high fashion film. It's coming up July for the La Jolla International Film Fest. High fashion. It's not just a film. It has to be the high fashion. 5 days they shooting with all the brands like Chanel, all the different brands. They come up together. And this is the scene we took it. This is a Mardi Gras for the show here. Here's the command. This is the one that I'm showing over there. This is a film he's taking. Kentaro is also a photographer, so he's taking the film. But of course, it's a cameraman, it's a real camera, is focusing for not everything, only the part of the part. Sometime in the different world, I don't know what they're thinking. And she's a queen.
Do we like that one too? Just, I love this one too.
She's a Japanese, I think, 3世or 4世. Yes.
Whenever you're ready. And exit.
And then I'm very surprised. It's also sushi for the. Yes. Of course, she wear the clothes, spray all the body. And then, of course, they are very tall. You can see, this model too. My shoulders are here. It's, that too. Everybody's so tall. And then last week they finished. 3 weeks I'm helping for the stage. We are now back to Edo period now. This is the stage we call the bride. 3 weeks we do the stage, and they all sold out. Many people interested for the how to sew. Yes, and this, and then this is illustrated. And then we show you the little bit introduction. This is on the stage. So, how enjoy? This is interesting, isn't it? This is Seihiro Kimono is my company, but we are doing the dental business, also bride, groom, wedding, order this, and then now you see is classic too. We are doing providing for the kimono. Of course, kimono is we like to for myself. Never think about the kimono is changed to a different way. But here in United States or other country, they're interested in kimono, but they're looking sometimes idea is a wrong idea too. Because I'm a movie industry I'm working with, like in the Hollywood. They told me, the kimono is a gown. It's a different way the gown. So I'm so surprised. So I would like to show in them is how kimono is nice and a different way, different beauty and then traditional. That's why I try to change it, modern style, but I'm trying to expand the more culture and the history. So this is the Brazil, the kimono show, what we do. They're inviting us fashion school and Japanese foundation and then also the Council General Brazil, they invited us. But they ask me, is not the traditional. Talk about the modern style. Kimono, how changed to modern style. That's the request to me. So I did this fashion show, but of course I talk about the more traditional. Yes, I work. The base is here. I'm living in North Hollywood. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. How? In Japan, seeing the Japan, we see it a lot right now. As a surprise, used to be we don't see any modern style. But generation is changing. We're changing generation. And then I have a lot of friends, kimono sensei. I'm from Yamano-do Kimono School. So I have a lot of information from Japan. Of course, I can look at the internet. And everybody, especially the 20 years anniversary, we are celebrating kimono as a men and women. Their fashion is different. They're not going to wear this. Different. It's like a dress. They open their neck and then mini skirt, all different kind. Now it's a changing generation, but that's even changing generation. But we have to keep our culture. We have to showing them too, even change, because each kimono has a means. You can wear, you cannot wear. And then you can go this kimono, you cannot go this kimono. But it's a more modern style. Even I ask my students, new people come, new young generation, they say fashion. Kimono is a fashion. Young people. Yes.
Are the young people still using silk or are they using new materials?
Oh, they're using the silk and then also polyester too. They wear, I teaching for the traditional right now. And then I give them idea if they ask me about modern style. Yes. But of course, I still teaching, traditional. Yes. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. I hope I can give you the information as I can, but only 1 hour, So thank you so much, and thank you for helping us too.
Thank you so much.
Tonight, our next event will be the June 10th. traditional music to jazz. So we're looking forward to seeing you again. And thank you again, Ms. Oshimoto.
Oh, you're welcome.
And then we have a little dessert at the entrance area. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Thank you. はい、じゃあ、はい、お写真撮りました？